What's up, friends? It's Big Dub again with another episode of Dub Life, Reflection in the Glasses from the computer screen. But we're here, it's Sunday night. I just got back from the previous episode, hanging out with Laura and then with David and OG Geek. Had a great day, really, really nice day. Felt like a normal Dub Life episode. But because this next week here is going to be a different episode, only one toy probably, and it's this right here. It is the Trag and Granitor 2-pack. Right as I was leaving, David had an extra. And because he's the friend of friends, he gave it to me. He shared it with me. So I had to repay him with a prize at another time, but I missed the pre-order or the order on Target.com for that, and he took care of me. We always try to watch out for each other, so I have something for him actually already that I need to bring him next time. So thank you, David. And again, it was great to see everybody last week. As you're watching this video, it's 2 weeks ago because I filmed that the day after episode 102 came out, I think, and that was 103. I'm getting confused now because I'm not talking about it every time. 100 happened, 101, 102. That was 103. This is 104. I don't know. I don't number them anymore, so it doesn't matter. But this episode is going to be very different. That's your only toy, probably, unless something random shows up that I'm not expecting. Oh, there may be one other toy. But this is what I'm going to call a 7-day grind episode. And it's going to be full on my lifestyle routine, health and fitness and mental stuff. And I've talked a lot about it. You've got an annual year-long vlog coming out in December. But this will give you a look at what it's like. When I weighed in October 1st, I was the lowest I've been since before I ever played football in middle school, so like 6th grade. I have not had a good 10 days. It's October 11th. I've not had a good 10 days since October 1st. I imagine when I step on the scale in the morning, I'll have gained a pound or two. I was 243 pounds on October 1st. I bet I'll be like 246, maybe more. I just don't think I've done very good. In fact, maybe I was 244 pounds. Let me look real quick and make sure that I'm not telling you a lie. I was 244. On October 1st. And I think I'll be a couple pounds heavier than that in the morning. And I've, been lax. I mean, it was great to just shatter through all my goals. But lots of birthdays and stuff. And again, the beginning of the month, Laura and I have done some nice things. Dave and Victoria and I have done some nice things. And we've ate cookouts, and there's been birthday parties and cake and sweets. And I've done a lot of that these first 10 days of October. And I got to reset. I got to level set. Plus, Laura's out of town this week. So my workout buddy isn't here, which means I've got to handle it by myself, and she's really good at motivating me. She also helps me eat healthy. She makes us salads. She brings over fruit. And so I've got to be super disciplined on myself and kind of get back to where I was at the beginning of quarantine, where I saw no one in terms of a mental mindset. So I'm going to do a 7-day grind right here, 7-day grind from tomorrow morning until the end of Sunday night. So this video will start on a Sunday night. It'll end next Monday morning with a few clips each day. And this is what my routine's going to be. I'm going to wake up at 6 a.m. every day. I want to start working out by 6:45. So from 6 to 6:45, I've got to drink my pre-workout. I got to stretch. And mentally, I got to get myself ready to work out. Now, these are my restrictions every day. I want to eat 1,500 calories or less. Now, I will tell you, I am not recommending you do this. This is going to be a pretty extreme situation. I'm just learning what my new body that's lost 130 or so pounds can do. Getting back into some athletic shape. I'm learning what my metabolism can do. And I want to kind of intentionally shock myself here and just see, because I don't have any plans. I'm not going anywhere this week. I'm just going to be working and be around the house. So 1,500 calories is not going to be enough in a normal diet, especially for the amount of exercise I'm going to do. And I'm going to take supplements to help with that. I'm going to take protein to help with that. But just be aware, this is not a long-term thing. So don't think this is what I've been doing. This is kind of a crash, shock myself. I'm aware. And if I feel like I'm getting lightheaded, I'll go up on my calories. Keep that in mind. 1,500 calories or less. 1.5 gallons of water every day. Normally I drink 1 gallon of water. I'm going 1.5 gallons. And I'm going to intermittent fast. I will only eat between noon and 8 p.m. I do a lot of intermittent fasting, kind of accidentally, not officially, but I'm going to intermittent fast on this. Those are my rules. All right, 6 a.m. wake up. I got to drink my pre-workout. It's supplements. It's the only thing that I will not do in the 12 to 8. It won't have protein in it. And then I'm going to stretch. I'm going to start with a 2-mile run by 6:45 or earlier. I want to run, and I'm going to run at least a 2-mile. Twice on Wednesday and Sunday, I'm going to run a 5K, 3.12 miles, trying to earn a medal. As soon as I'm done with my 2-mile run, I want to do a 2-mile walk. Hopefully that's around 7:20 I'm doing the walk. I want to be back inside by 8 o'clock, having done 4 miles of cardio work. And that walk needs to be aggressive, fast pace, like 17-minute a mile pace, something like that, or faster. As soon as I come inside, from 8 to 8:30, I'm going to do 30 minutes of YouTube-based workouts. I'm probably going to do HIIT. I'm going to do glutes. I'm going to do core and abs. I'll change them up, different every day. I'll record what I do. As soon as I'm done with that, I want to do 15 minutes on resistance bands, arms, shoulders, chest, triceps, biceps, back. I'll change it up every day. And then I want to be in the shower and ready to work at 9 o'clock. So that's a lot I got to get done in that 3 hours from 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. So I want to hit it hard. I'm also going to do my Spanish lesson every day. I'm going to do journaling, meditation, devotion every day. Those are always mental health things. I'll talk a little bit more about that. Then on my lunch break, because I won't be eating yet at lunchtime, I'll probably take my lunch break around 11. I want to do a 1-mile walk at a regular pace, 18, 19, 20-minute pace, and I want to do 30 minutes of Just Dance. So I'm going to do about 50 minutes of workouts on my lunch break. If I get to the end, it's protein bar time, boiled eggs, something like that, some quick protein for my first snack kind of the day. I'm going to have a late afternoon workout session where I'm going to do 30 minutes of Ring Fit Adventure and 30 minutes of Just Dance. At the lunch break, I'm going to do 30 minutes of Beat Saber. I apologize, the VR. Because I'm lunch, I don't have to pay attention to the computer. I can have the VR on. So late afternoon is probably like a 5, like right when I get done with work if possible. Maybe a little early if I can take a meeting while I'm walking or something like that. Depending, but I'm going to do Ring Fit and Just Dance there, so probably not. And then finally at like 7 p.m., right before the end of the eating period, I'm going to do a 1-mile walk, again at a normal pace, 18, 19 minutes. I want to do 50 free squats. I want to do 50 push-ups. I want to do 50 crunches every day. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to try to be getting ready for bed by 8 or 8:30 every night because I want to sleep a lot in too. The third pillar, you got eating right, you've got exercising, you got sleeping, of weight loss, nutrition, and fitness. So hopefully I'm asleep no later than 10, but I want to start getting ready for bed at 8 or 8:30. I'm not going to do a lot of staying up watching TV, watching YouTube. I'm just going to be really disciplined and be in a 7-day grind. And I want to see how it makes me feel mentally, physically, and I want to see if it transforms my body. Now, another thing I'm going to do, I will weigh in the morning and I'll show you the scale. At the end of this, on the following Monday, I'll weigh again and I'll show you the scale so you can see what my weight did. I don't know what it'll do. I hope to be in the 230s, honestly, at the end of this. If I weigh 246, 247 tomorrow, I hope I can cut 7, 8 pounds because I'm going to be aggressive. Again, eating under 1,500 calories, it's primarily going to be protein bars, boiled eggs, protein supplements, and then I do have a various of leftovers I need to eat. I have some salad stuff, I have some tamales, things that have been left over that I don't want to waste, so we're going to work through that. But it's going to be pretty aggressive, I'm going to tell you, and lots of protein snacks. And then I'm also going to take pictures of me without my shirt on and like running shorts, ooh la la, from the front and the side, and then flexing from the front and the side, because I want to see personally, does my body change over the 7 days? Does it change from day to day? Can we notice it? And at some point, I'll record me looking at it and talking about what I see in my body. For those of you who don't want to see me shirtless, which I don't know that I want to, just skip that part. But I think it's cool because I want to really see if it does transform my body. Can I start to see some muscle definition or what? It may be too short a period of time to do it, but I want to see because I'm going to really get after it hard. That is what this video is going to be. There'll probably be some vlogging. I'll talk about how I feel. Again, I'm going to isolate myself a lot during this. I'm really going to focus. It's going to be like I'm at a football camp type of mentality, and I want to see how it goes. So if this isn't something you're interested in, I understand, but I think it'll be fun, and I think it'll give you a picture of my mind and how hard I'm working in all of this. So next clip, we're going to weigh in. I'll be talking to you tomorrow morning about how the thing's about to go. I'll try to talk to you each morning as I'm doing my pre-workout and stretch routines. So here we go. 7-day grind. Well, good morning. Started off poorly right away. It's much later than I wanted it to be. In fact, I woke up about an hour and a half after I wanted to. I woke up originally at 6, and what happened was last night I stayed up to edit the video that you would have watched last week that I filmed yesterday. Why I did that, I don't know. I just kind of in my mind wanted to get done with it. I'm very the opposite of procrastination, which I don't really know what the word for that is. And because I had something I wanted to do, I wanted to get it done. I can be a little, maybe obsessive compulsive is the word for that. I don't know, but so I stayed up too late and went to bed after midnight, and so I didn't think it was wise to wake up at 6. So I'm waking up later. I'm going to be behind all day, but that's okay. We'll still get it done, and we will go to bed much earlier today because I won't be doing anything. I won't really leave the house much today. So we're going to start off making what I'm going to make for my pre-workout. I've shown you this before if you watch Double Life. Some people may watch this episode that don't watch others. So I just got a regular blender bottle. I got 24 ounces of water. That's what I use for this. And really what I'm trying to do with my pre-workout is just get it in me about 30 minutes before I'm going to work out so that it can give me everything it needs and then I can go hit it. I've got the Optimum Nutrition Essentials Amino Energy. This is like a pre-workout all in its own. It's got, let's see what all it's got in it. A lot of things I'm not going to read. Lots of things. But it is micronized free-form amino acids for faster absorption, supports recovery before, during, and after exercise. It does have some caffeine. So I put a scoop of this. This is the cotton candy flavor, I believe, that Josh and Karina got me for my birthday. It's really good. It's better than whatever the previous flavor I had was. Got a little bit on the table. Not what we're looking for. So I do a pre-workout stack. So I just do one at a time. I'll pour some more water in. This is what I do. I don't know that it matters. I probably could put all the powder or all the water in at once. I don't know. But it works for me. This is beta-alanine. So there's beta-alanine already in the pre-workout, but I like to substitute more of that because that is really good for your muscles recovering and muscle endurance. And endurance is what I'm going for when I'm trying to get better at running. And since I am going to start running again full tilt this week, that's what I do. And then this is just some pure creatine. This is probably the end of this container today. Just dump the whole thing in there. Creatine helps you build up your muscles, muscle mass, etc., etc., etc. This is Muscle Feast Creapture, unflavored, just pure creatine. The beta-alanine is also Optimum Nutrition. So water, put a thing in, water, put a thing in, water, and then I put my mixer ball in. Nothing terribly exciting here. The flavor of the beta-alanine is like a fruit, so and the creatine is unflavored. So this just becomes like a fruity cotton candy. It's actually pretty good. It's not unpleasant to drink. Plus I get 24 ounces of water in to start the morning right away. Because remember, I'm going to try to drink 1.5 gallons of water every day. Now, while I drink this, I did weigh in and take pictures this morning. We'll go ahead and talk about those. Quite discouraged about the weigh-in. I thought I might weigh 246, 247. As you can see right here, I weigh 250.5 pounds. So I have gained over 6 pounds in the last 11 days. That's awful. Now, I can tell in my body right now I've got a lot of water weight. I feel bloated. I ate a lot of arepas and carne asada and some cheesecake, and I'm very unhealthy at David's house yesterday with Mike. And then Laura and I had Papa Jack's for lunch. I had some steam bun dumpling. I think we maybe had some sweets. So I didn't eat good yesterday, and I can tell I haven't digested all that yet. My metabolism hasn't got rid of it all. I probably got a old toot coming at some point this morning. So I think I'm probably a pound or two less than that, but either way, that's really bad. The most weight I had gained between a workout was like a pound maybe this whole last 10 months, but I have not done good, as I admitted in the month of October. Even though I've still worked out every day, and some days quite a bit, the injuries have been preventing me, and then a lot of sweets and a lot of just not being super disciplined in the diet. But it is frustrating because I haven't been eating like fast food or fried food or pizzas or the traditional unhealthy stuff. I've just been eating a little bit more than I normally do. So it's a little bit frustrating that quickly your weight can gain back, but we'll see what it is. Because that weight was so bad, I'm gonna weigh myself every day because I'm just kind of fascinated to see how much it ebbs and flows during this, and I think you would be too. I think tomorrow will actually end up being a lot less than it should normally be because your weight really, if you weigh day to day, just moves all over the place for reasons you can't describe. So it's a little bit confusing on that regard. And I actually think probably monthly is the best way to get a picture of how your weight moves. But I do week to week, and then the only ones that matter for the competition are monthly. Now let's talk about these pictures here that I'll show on the screen as I talk about them. So I took, I have a full length mirror, and I'm just wearing running shorts. So I can just look at this first picture where I'm just straight on and I'm not flexing. I can just tell I'm bloated because of my stomach. I actually, when I'm doing really healthy with the eating and the water and the digestion and I'm sleeping good, I can see just the faintest outline of abdominal muscles. And if you look at my stomach there, you can't see them. So the biggest problem I'm having right now that I don't know how to deal with is I have a lot of excess skin. You can see my chest hanging. If I was on like in a push-up position, you could see my stomach and chest hanging down. I have a lot of excess skin from the weight I've lost, and I'm not sure if I'll ever be able to tighten that up with muscles. I may have to do something to get it removed. If I go to the next picture where I'm flexing, you can see I'm happy with what's starting to happen in my neck, collarbone, and shoulders area. You know, I've really thinned out in that area. Even in the picture where I'm not flexing, you can tell. But again, even flexing there, you can't see any abs at all. So I'm hopeful that, you know, some of this bloatedness will go away. Turn to the side view. You can see I've done a pretty good job about kind of flattening out. I don't have a lot of hump in the belly anymore. You know, my leg muscles are starting to get really defined, which I'm happy about. I don't know that you can tell that in that picture. I don't know what I'm doing with my face. And then finally, when I'm trying to flex there and I have to look at the camera, I don't know what I'm doing. Not a lot of difference. You know, again, see, it doesn't change very much. But we're just gonna look at that every day, and that was a good starting place because I just am curious, you know, what will happen in 7 days of being extreme like this. So the other thing I will drink before we get started with the workout, I have this from Kroger or Walmart, Great Value Energy Electrolyte Watermelon Limeade drink mix with caffeine. Something you just pour in a bottle of water, and that way I can have 40 ounces of water before I begin. I can have some electrolytes, some caffeine, some pre-workout. It's just another thing that I drink before I work out, just to really try to hydrate myself. Especially I got into the habit of doing both of these during the summer when it's so hot, and you know, you just want to be careful with it. Plus I want to drink a lot every day of water, so I try to get that taken care of. So I'm going to drink also that electrolyte. I'm going to finish my pre-workout. I'm going to go get the first part of my workout done. I'm going to run at least 2 miles. If I'm feeling good, I might run more. Probably just 2 miles. I'm going to walk 2 miles. I'm going to do 3 different YouTube videos, and I'm going to do my resistance bands, and that's probably going to take me an hour and a half or so to get all that done, and then I got to start the workday. So I'm going to catch up with you when I am about to go to lunch, and I'm going to do my lunchtime workouts. So hopefully these workouts go good, and we'll see how it goes. But this is going to be the format of the video, so it's going to be a little bit different. Please ask questions in the comments if there's things you'd like me to talk about. If anything interesting happens in the other world, if I see somebody vlogging, you know, we can talk about it on a vlog, you know, if I have friends come over. But I think it's probably just me, and this is really my focus because I myself want to see what I can do here. Again, I'm really disappointed with my weight. I may take a full fast today, food fast. Like I'll just drink water and have my supplements. And I may completely skip food until tomorrow at noon and take just a whole, you know, the last time I would have eaten would have been about 9 o'clock at David's house. I think I had a piece of cheesecake around 9 o'clock or some of that dumpling. So if I fast until noon tomorrow, that would be 9 to 12 is 3 hours. Midnight to midnight is 24 hours, it's 37. So I can if I fast till 1 o'clock tomorrow, then it would be a 40-hour fast. And I think that's what I'm gonna do, a 40-hour food fast where I just have water. So I wanna try to purge completely all the mess I just ate, a lot of sodium, get rid of all of that. Plus I don't feel hungry at all because I ate so much food late last night or later in the evening. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to start this with a 40-hour food fast. The next time I eat will be 1 p.m. tomorrow. So I will talk to you several times before then. I'll talk to you around lunchtime today where I do my next workout. I'll talk to you at the end of the day, and then I'll talk to you tomorrow morning. And then probably 4 clips from now is where I'll be eating. So let's see if I get hangry or not. We'll see. But let me go get my running done. We'll catch back up with you a little bit. Checking back in. It is the end of the workday. It's actually 5:30. I don't know when I said I was going to talk to you again, but because I got started late, I just had to go, get my stuff done, do work, back and forth, take lunch, whatever, lunch break, because I haven't eaten. So I've done everything that was on my list except for the end of the night stuff, the 50 push-ups, 50 crunches, 50 squats, and my night walk. So I've done a 2-mile run, a 2-mile walk. I've done 30 minutes of YouTube stuff. I've done 30 minutes of Beat Saber. I've done Ring Fit Adventure. I've done Just Dance. I've done resistance bands. I've done a lot since we last spoke. And it's pretty late now, and I haven't taken a shower. So I'm probably just going to hold off on the shower until the end of the night, take a shower before bedtime. And I may soak in the tub, too. Saying I may soak in the tub. I got a phone call, so it interrupted the video just to let my body recover because I've been working hard and I can tell that I'm gonna be tired. So gotta try to let it recover. I am gonna take these, some branch chain amino acids, Optimum nutrition, now that I'm done with the big portion of the workout, to help the muscles rebuild, build some muscle endurance, help them recover quicker, help me recover overnight. And I'm gonna go to bed early. I'm gonna be disciplined. So I do want to show you, just here at the beginning of this episode, I'm going to just show you some other YouTube videos that show kind of some of the different things I do, because some of you may have never seen it. I'm not going to film myself doing it. I'm just going to show you some of the things I'm doing, and then we'll check back in one more time before bed. But look at these. First thing I'm going to show you here is the HIIT workout that I did of my YouTube videos. I really like this workout. I've posted it on my Facebook before. You can see she's doing some lunges up to like a side crunch. I think there are about 12 exercises that you repeat, and then she's going to switch into the split squat jump. So there's a lot of jumping and athleticism in this one. So we did this one this morning. The next workout I did is this 5-minute butt workout. So I try to do butt, cores, quads, things like that. So you do this on the yoga mat. And a lot of these are shape workouts for people who are trying to tone up. Obviously, a lot of beach workout stuff for ladies. But I did this one. She does a lot of different things that's entirely on the mat. Oh, that actually burns quite a bit right there. The final of the YouTube workouts I did was an obliques and abs. It's about 11 minutes. So you can see her right now. She's doing some leg raises and some side leg raises and side crunches because it was a oblique workout. This one burned pretty good too. Next, I'm going to show you Beat Saber. And this is the song called Fit Beat, which I did play today. It's a workout song. I did 30 minutes of Beat Saber. Across different songs, Green Day, Linkin Park. I do have the volume on this one because I want you to hear it. It's one of their own original songs, and you can see how hard this is. Now, I'm not as good as she is, but you can see how good a workout this can be. See all those squats, and then it makes you hop around left and right, left and right. Let me mute it because I don't want to get copyrighted. And see if we can see her hopping around some. Oh. See, there you go. You can get a good feel for it. It's telling you go left and right, you squat, you do all type of stuff. It's a really good workout if you have a VR. So let me show you a little bit about resistance bands. I did biceps and back today. So, you know, it's pretty straightforward. If you know how to do different muscle workouts with dumbbells, you can do them with the resistance bands. So this is just an example. The different types of things you can do. I do 3 sets of 10 of 6 different lifts when I do resistance bands. So just some examples of things that I'm doing resistance bands right there. Next, I'll show you what Just Dance looks like. It's hard to find some good workout Just Dance videos, but I did, a bunch of songs, and it's all about how hard you'll work. Like if you'll really try hard and push yourself and get your heart rate up, it'll be good. I will have the volume on for a bit, but I don't want to get copyright. You can see how she's doing this. And I'll mute it so I don't get copyright. But you can see, you can do squats. There's a lot of leg raises, ab stuff. It works really good. Finally, I'll show you a little bit of Ring Fit Adventure. You can see some of the things here. He's doing some ab work. You attack the enemies with doing it. It's a fun game. I've talked a lot about it. I'll talk a lot about it in the annual vlog, just showing how he leveled up and did different things. Let me see if I can rewind it. So I'm going to show you some other stuff. This guy here. Yeah, that guy looks closer to me than the other guy. So yeah, you're gonna do knee to chest, and if you see, like, he's holding it, and then that's shooting out like his weapon. That's how it works. And I like doing all those different games for my workout too. They certainly don't work you as hard as the HIIT video is the one that works me the most. But then running and even walking, sometimes you can get your heart rate up pretty good. But they're good. You move around. They're good for your joints, stretch you out. The Ring Fit has the resistance band, or the resistance Pilates wheel that gives you a lot of resistance and helps tone you up. So I like to do all those different things. Usually I spread them out, but again, because we're in the 7-day grind, I'm doing everything every day. Those things that you just saw, like if I was doing them, I'd maybe do 2 or 3 times a week spread across the 7 days and hop, maybe do one of the games and the resistance bands, or maybe 2 of the games but no resistance bands, along with a walk and a run or something like that is what it would be like. So that's where we are. I'm gonna finish up work here. It's about 6 o'clock, and then I'm gonna rest for a while, and before bed I'll talk to you one more time after I've done my core strength stuff and my final walk, and see how I'm feeling. I'm not terribly hungry right now. My stomach's starting to roll a little bit, but again, I haven't eaten. I have already drank 1 gallon of water. I'm on to my half gallon right now, but we'll talk to you in a bit. Okay, we're at the end of the day. It's 8:10, which is gonna be the end of my day pretty soon. Again, I'm gonna try to sleep a lot, so I'm gonna try to be asleep before 9 o'clock so that I can get 8 to 9 hours of sleep if I wake up at 6 a.m., hopefully more than that. So that's gonna be my goal. I did my 50 crunches, 50 push-ups, 50 squats, and I did my final mile walk, my night walk. And let's see, I burned 2,959 calories today through workouts and walking around and whatever. 244 minutes where my heart rate was elevated enough to be considered exercise. That's over 4 hours. So that's a lot. I did a lot today, and we're gonna try to do a lot every day. I would like to go to sleep really softly and securely and nicely. I don't know. So I have this Alani Nu Sleep supplement, this lemon. It's got who knows what, magnesium, melatonin, potassium. That's it. And gamma amino butyric acid. I don't know what that is. I bought this, I think when Victoria and Laura went to the outlets. I bought it at GNC. Alani Nu is the energy drinks that Josh sends me. They have candies, they have protein bars, they have a lot of stuff that's really good. This will be the first time I've tried a supplement. I do have a pre-workout up there that I'll try at some point once I get rid of my Optimum nutrition. But I gotta find the scoop here. This is a lemon, naturally flavored lemon. And I'm supposed to put it in 8 to 10 ounces of warm water. So I have had water sitting out here. 1 scoop. Oh, it's like fizzy. Well, it tastes good. It's fizzing like, kind of like an Alka-Seltzer. Interesting. All right, I'm gonna mix this up. And this is supposed to help me sleep, I guess. Let me read it to you. I haven't used it yet. I'm pretty tired, so I think I'll sleep fine. I just want to make sure, and I want to take advantage of this because I bought it. Use 1 level scoop, 18 ounce of bold flavor. For adult use at bedtime. That's it. Stay asleep longer, fall asleep faster, wake up rested. We're gonna find out. 30 servings in this container, and it was like, I don't know, 15 bucks. Something like that. Let's see. Lemon. That was pretty good. Also, this will put me at a gallon and a half of water. I think I've had 208 ounces of water once I finish this, something like that. 204 ounces, I don't know. Over a gallon and a half. Have not eaten today. You've seen everything I've put in my body. Water, the supplement, the pre-workout, and the electrolyte pack. That's it. I've not put anything else in today. I'm pretty hungry. By the time I get to 1 p.m. tomorrow where I can break my fast, I'm gonna be quite hungry, I'm sure. But I've done good. So I'm gonna finish this off, kind of get myself ready for bed. And next clip will be tomorrow morning. I'll have new pictures. I'll have a new weight. Right now, I'm sure I weigh more than I started because I'm drinking so much water. I've probably got 10 pounds of water in my body right now. I've been peeing though. And then we'll go from there and do it all over again. The rest of the days, this is gonna be another 6 days, but they're not gonna be nearly as long because I wanted to show you examples of the workouts and talk a lot. It's probably just gonna be a morning check-in, talking about the pictures, and then maybe a midday quick talk, and then an evening. So just a minute or two at each one, unless something eventful happens. But the key thing is going to be looking at how my body's changing, looking at what the scale does, talking about it in the morning. So that's what it'll be. Let's wake up, find out what happens. Good morning, Tuesday morning. Still didn't get up at 6. Got up at around 7, and it's 7:45 right now. So better. Still need to try to get up earlier. I got to do it tomorrow. I didn't have a great night's sleep actually. I went to bed about 9:30. Fell asleep for the first time. Pretty restless though. I woke up several times through the night. And I've been sleeping really peacefully the last several months. So I don't know. I mean, this is a different kind of week. I'm out of routine. Doing things differently. Plus I'm working really hard. So that may be factoring in a little bit. I don't know. But no big deal. I'd also gotten used to staying up later. I'm typically a night owl, actually. I'm not a morning person. I'd much rather stay up late. I've been doing more of that and enjoying it, and so I just got to get a little disciplined this week and going to bed early. But I'm permanently going to be more of a night person. Anyway, let me show you the weigh-in here. And you can see just how quickly things can change from one day to the next. Again, like I talked about yesterday, that's why you shouldn't weigh every day or be concerned with the results every day. So I lost over 5 pounds yesterday, which is 5 pounds of my body weight is, what, 2%? Something like that? No, that's not right. I can't do math this early in the morning. 5 pounds of 100 pounds is 5%. 5 pounds of 200 pounds is 2. It is. It's 2%. Right about 2% of my body weight. Just overnight or in one day. And I mean, certainly I worked hard yesterday, but you know, I fasted. I'm still on a fast right now. I've still got what, 5 more hours of my fast. Drank a lot of water, flushed myself out. I had ate all that food before. Digestion set in. All those different things. So it's hard to look day at a time and see if you're making progress, but it's good that I was able to purge some of that out. Now the real test will be how the rest of the week goes. Let's start looking at some pictures. So for the head-on view, if we look at that, you can see, especially like in my stomach, not quite as bloated. You can see a little bit of the abdominal muscles, especially in the middle, showing up just a little bit. When I'm not flexing there as compared to yesterday. And then if you look at the one where I'm flexing, you certainly can see some difference there in the abdominal muscles. Not great. From the side view, looks the same when I'm not flexing. I don't know that this is really going to be of any value, maybe from the beginning to the end. And then the last one where I am flexing, you can see a lot of difference in my abdominals. That's probably the picture you can see the most, where you can see my stomach is a lot flatter than it was yesterday, not quite as bloated, and you can see a lot of definition. I have so much excess skin, like I've been talking about, that makes it hard. But there's the pictures for the day. So same exact routine as yesterday. I'll just do different YouTube videos. Let me see, what are the videos I'm going to do today. I think I'm gonna do like a toning of the legs core workout. Let's see. I'm gonna do a shorter hip workout, then I'm gonna do a small waist and round booty workout, and then I'm gonna do a slim legs workout. Those will be my 3 YouTube workouts. It'll be about 32 minutes to do all those. But I'm gonna start here in a bit with a 2-mile run and a 2-mile walk like I did. Then I'll do the YouTube, then resistance bands, and then I will get ready for the work day. So, whereas yesterday, because I got started later, I had to cram everything together and really be rushed. I won't be quite as rushed today, even though I won't be as good as I want to be. Maybe tomorrow I'll do better. I do have a doctor's appointment tomorrow, so I really got to be disciplined to get up on time tomorrow. But same as yesterday, except I'll start eating. So I think the next time I talk to you will be around 1 p.m. when I break my fast. And decide what I'm going to eat for that. But I feel pretty good. My body doesn't hurt, really. I don't know that it might be too early to tell yet, but a lot of the other times my body has ached quite a bit when I was doing one of these intense weeks or intense 10 days that I've done several times through my the last 10 months. I feel good, which is good. And my joints don't hurt, things don't hurt. So feeling positive about it. I'm gonna finish my pre-workout, get my stretching in, and go hit the run. So I'll talk to you in a few hours. Checking in with you, 1:35. That means I can eat. I'm hungry. I've done all my morning workouts. I did my lunch hour walk and whatever. Did a little bit of Beat Saber. So I got a meeting at 2. I've been working all day as well. Getting up earlier certainly helped. So I'm not eating a lot for lunch. I have a lot of random things I need to get through and eat. I got a bunch of leftovers that I'm gonna work on. So I have some leftover chicken pad thai. I'm gonna have that for lunch, along with a kiwi and the remaining of these pumpkin spice pretzels. That is not the most nutritious lunch of all time. But I don't want to waste this food, so I got random things I need to work through. Remember, I'm an intermittent fast, only 12 to 8, even though I just did a 40-hour fast. 12 to 8 is what I'm going to eat this week, 1,500 calories or less. So I got to be pretty cautious with what I'm eating, and try to not just eat junk. This is not the best of food, but again, I want to get through some stuff. So I don't know, but I feel good. The workouts went good this morning. I ran a faster pace on my run. Both of my walks have been a faster pace. And I got after it pretty good on the YouTube video. So I'm feeling good. I'll talk to you one more time tonight at the end once I've finished all my workouts. In fact, I'll talk to you again when I eat dinner, and I'll show you what dinner's like. Show you that in a bit, brother. Okay, end of the work day. Close, 5:30. I may have to do a little bit more. Checking in. I've done everything on the list except for my night walk. So I've run 2 miles, I've walked 2 miles, I walked a second mile. I've done all my Ring Fit, Beat Saber, Just Dance, my resistance bands, and my core, squats, push-ups, sit-ups. I've done nothing else besides work and that, and I've been up for a while. So it really does, if you're going to commit to something like this, 3 or 4 hours of workout a day, let's say that you're going to sleep 8 hours, and that's the other 16 hours a day, you got 8 hours of work. If you do 4 hours of workout, ain't a lot of time for nothing else when you consider the restroom, getting mail, cleaning up, chores around the house, taking a shower. So like last night, I maybe watch YouTube for like 20 minutes. I may have like an hour or so tonight since I got up earlier, but it eats up most of your day, and that's why this is not a sustainable thing. This is just for 1 week. I'm curious as to what I look like in the morning, but we'll talk more about that later. I'm gonna have one of these Tate's Bake Shop gluten-free ginger zinger cookies. And then I'm gonna have this. This is a leftover Creole pork chop and rice that actually looks quite good, that Laura's parents made actually and sent back with us. We went and visited Laura's dad last week, and he sent that with us. So I'm gonna eat that as my dinner. Again, a smaller portion, 1 cookie, give myself a little sweet reward. And then before 8 o'clock, I will have a couple boiled eggs and some peanut butter, just a lot of protein to put in my body, because then the intermittent fast will kick in again at 8. Plus I need to fast all the way until after my doctor's appointment, which is at 11 o'clock in the morning. So I don't know if I'll be back in time to start picking up at my normal eating time. But I have to get blood and stuff. It's my annual physical. I hope I have really good news from that I can talk about tomorrow. I certainly should be a lot better than I was a year ago, but we'll see. So I'm gonna eat this. I'm gonna hang out for a little while, and in a couple hours I'll take my final walk, and I'll talk to you when I'm eating my before bed snack and wrap up today. But feeling pretty good. My hip hurts a little bit more than it did yesterday, but overall I still think I'm doing good. So I'm gonna eat this, check in with you a bit. End of the day, took a shower finally. I guess I'm showering at night this week. I have every intention to shower like before I start the workday after the first half of my workout, but I haven't done it yet. I'm going to have 2 boiled eggs and a serving of peanut butter. 2 tablespoons, I think, is a serving of peanut butter. I like the extra crunchy, just to give myself a bunch of protein here at the end of the day. And I'm going to have my tea again, or my whatever this is, my sleep stuff, and go to bed relatively soon at 7:50. My fast has to begin again at 8, so I'm going to eat this in the next 10 minutes. 1,435 calories, I think, is my calorie count for the day, or it will be when I finish that. 200 and whatever, 4 ounces of water, again, 1.5 gallons, that'll put me over. I have burned 2,835 calories and I've done 234 minutes of exercise, so about 10 minutes less of exercise. And that's because all of my walks and runs were at a faster pace, some by more than a minute. The run by 2 minutes, I think. So primarily that's where that got made up in. My calorie burn, ultimately, it's probably very similar to it was. By the time I get to the end of the day, I'll be pretty close to 3,000, I think, by the time I go upstairs and get ready for bed and whatever. The normal kind of stuff you do, but pretty good again. So I'm interested to see what I look like in the morning, what the scale says. Do have the doctor's appointment in the morning, and I got to get up at 6 because I got to get everything done, or a lot of stuff done, so I can get to that doctor's appointment in time. So I'm going to eat this. Talk to you in the morning. Good morning. It's 6:40. I woke up on time, right at 6. I've been trying to get myself convinced to go run and start another day of all these workouts. This grind is getting to me now. I slept okay. Still not great. I don't know. It's so hard for me to go to bed that early that I toss and turn for a while before I finally settle in. But I feel all right, and I woke up on time. Because I have my doctor's appointment today and I'm supposed to be all the way fasting, I can only have water. I can't take my pre-workout stuff, which means I'm completely gonna have to find the energy for this workout on my own. Here's the scale. You can see again, I dropped about 3 pounds yesterday, and I still would say that's not like a permanent weight loss. It's more of a ebb and flow of what's been going on with having too much food and then a fast and so forth and so on. If I can get to Monday and I'm right around the 240 mark and I'm a few pounds underneath where I was on the first, that's right. I don't think I'm going to end up losing 20 permanent pounds or something like that on this. Just a few, as well as getting off some of that nasty weight I gained at the beginning of the month would be the goal. Let's look at the pictures here. I don't know that you can really tell a difference. The head-on picture, and then you can see a little bit of indentation by my belly button. You can see some of the muscles working there. The flex picture looks pretty good, same. I don't know that this is a worthwhile effort, but we're going to keep doing it. From the side, I don't know that that looks much different, and then flexing from the side looks pretty good. So we're going to keep doing those. I think probably as we get closer to Monday, the before and after may look like something, but right now from day to day, it's kind of hard to see much of a difference. But there are the pictures. I am supposed to run a 5K today instead of just 2 miles, first thing this morning. Mentally, I don't know that I'm going to do it, but I'm going to try to do it. I don't think it's going to be a tremendous time, but it's just early. It's still completely dark outside. The sun hasn't risen. But I'm going to go stretch and get ready. I've got to do all my morning workouts, so for the next 2.5 hours, and then I'll start working, and I'll have taken a shower during that 2.5 hours, and then I'll head to the doctor's office. So I'll talk to you next when I'm headed to the doctor's office. Hopefully I've got a lot done by then. We have returned from the doctor. Had to give blood, got a flu shot. I wonder if that has a thing on it. Yeah. Gave blood, gave a flu shot, had my physical. Really good news. I'm down 140 pounds from middle of the year last year, from May, and I'm like 135 pounds down from my physical last year in a year. So feel really good about myself. I've had to go to the doctor ongoing because of some health issues. They are allowing me to come off of blood sugar medicine and blood pressure medicine for the next 30 days to test and see how it is. I'll come back in 30 days and they may make it permanent. That's super exciting. That was a very major part of one of my goals, was to get off these medicines. I didn't think I'd do it this year, but it's great if I can. So I feel really good about it. I did have some shoes come in, I'll show you. It's Prime Day week, and then all kind of stores are matching Prime Day. So Adidas had a nice sale on their website. So I picked up some more Ultra Boosts with this kind of pink and white gradient. I like those very much. So picked up those to go in the Kicks collection. I do have a salad here. It is not the sexiest looking thing ever. I'm not very good at being disciplined and cutting everything up. I've got kale, green pepper, onion, carrots, 1 boiled egg, 3, Campari tomatoes, and a can of tuna. So it's like a 300 calorie salad. No dressing. I'll let the tuna and the egg kind of be the moisturizing This is a type of salad that Laura makes for me when she's here. She's out of town this week when we do meal prep. Also with avocado, sometimes I didn't have any. These are actually her leftover vegetables. Since she's gone, I'm eating. So I'm gonna have this salad for lunch. And that's it. I've taken my afternoon walk. I did it right when I got back from the doctor. I still got to do like Beat Saber and Just Dance and the Ring Fit, and I've got to do my core stuff and one more walk. So I still got a lot of workout to do today before the end of the day. I am going to take my pre-workout. I'm going to have this with lunch just to get it in me before I do the rest of my lunch hour workouts, because I do want to have that stuff still in me. So I'm going to do that. And I'm going to eat this salad, but really good news from the doctor. I'm super happy about that. Hopefully in 30 days it'll become a permanent thing. But that's how it went. So I'll check back in when it's dinner time. Okay, it is after 8 o'clock. I'm going to break my intermittent fast because work got really challenging at the end of the day. I ended up having to work till after 7. Not a great, in fact, a pretty bad end of the workday, but that's okay. I finished up all my things. I'm not sure when the last time I talked to you at lunchtime after my doctor's appointment, which was really good. Let's see where we're at. We have done 3,088 calories burned, 249 exercise minutes. So I think both of those are records. New move record, new exercise record. So I beat Monday's records, which is cool. And I got to eat. I'm going to eat after 8 o'clock. I haven't even had a snack or anything. I've got 2 leftover tamales, and that will end my leftovers quest, except for a salad tomorrow. I'm gonna have some more peanut butter, 1 more cookie, and I'm gonna have a bag of these popcorners. That will put me at like 1,425 calories, I think it's what it'll be. I still have about a quarter of a gallon of water to drink because I just got really sidetracked at the end of the day. But so did good. I'll be interested to see what I weigh tomorrow. Again, after this is the most workout yet because I had the 5K. My body hurts. I would like to be asleep by 9 o'clock. It's not going to happen. I need some decompressed time. I need to watch some TV. I might soak in the tub too because my body hurts. I can feel both hips, both ribs, both ankles. Today was a hard day. I got after it pretty good. Again, not recommended this level of workouts or this level of food depreciation, I don't know, least amount of food, but it is what I'm doing, and I'm 3 days in now. So by lunchtime tomorrow, I'll be halfway through. And this was one of my 2 very hard days. My other hard day will be Sunday, the last day where I run a 5K again. So I feel good. It's helping me stay focused. It's a hard week. I'm out of routine, and it's just some other variables are at play. But it's helping me stay busy, stay focused, and normally this week I just go to bed after I eat, but I need to decompress. I'm going to do that. I'm going to enjoy these tamales. These came from El Mixteca Tamale House. Laura and I brought them to her father that same trip where he gave us some food. I never really had tamales until Laura introduced me to these, and she actually brought me back some from a trip. She went to the Southwest. Really good. I enjoy them. I'd never had them before. I really enjoy them. So I'm going to warm these up, eat my food, and go about my way. So tomorrow, new weigh in. We'll see where I'm at, if I lose weight, gain weight, and what the pictures look like. I feel like I look pretty good today. So I'll make sure the pictures look different. So talk to you in the morning. Good morning, friends. Tired morning. I'm worn out. Didn't get to bed till like 11. Like I said, work got crazy at the end of the day. I needed to decompress. Needed some time myself, so I woke up at 7:30 instead of 6. So it's a slow moving day this morning. My body is sore, tired, as to be expected. Closing in on halfway through. Here in a couple hours, I'll be halfway through this 7-day grind. This is Thursday morning. Here's the scale. You can see that I lost about 2 pounds yesterday, which is, I think I'm right at about 10 pounds in 3 days, which is a lot. Again, I don't know how much of that will permanently stay on, how much of that is getting off some of the excess that I just hadn't metabolized yet. I was 244 on October 1st. Here it is October 15th, and I'm 240 and some change, I think it was. So I'm back into the realm of where I normally be. Normally about midway through the month, I would have lost 5 or 6 pounds. So I'm close to that. So I'm able to undo some of the work that I broke earlier in the month. Again, not a sustainable thing, not a thing I'd recommend. I don't know how much of this will stay off, but maybe we'll get down into the 230s, which I think I said was my goal, if I could get into the 230s during this. Yeah, so let's look at pictures. I did put them before and after, so on the left will be the first day and on the right will be today. That first picture straight on. I mean, I think in the before and after you can tell a little better than I thought. Just things are a little tighter, especially in my stomach. You can see a little more definition there. I know my legs feel tighter, my shoulders, but it's hard to see that in the picture. We look at the next picture where I'm flexing. You can definitely see it there. You could just see how bloated and how that extra 10 pounds on the left picture. Lots of definition in the stomach. I'm happy about working toward those abs one day. It might be 10 years from now, but I'm trying. From the side, it's you can certainly see the difference. You know, it's not as pronounced as it is on the front in that picture, but you can see it there in the curve of the stomach. And then the flexing from the side, you can definitely see. I don't know why the picture on the left was so dark, but you can see that. And if I didn't have all this excess skin, again, it would be a little bit easier to tell the difference. But because I'm really sore, I don't want to skip anything, but I'm going to have to do some things differently today. My 30-minute YouTube videos, I'm going to do some yoga and some stretches. I'm going to do that first to try to get my body unwound and ready to go through things. For my resistance bands, I'm going to do arms today, but I'm going to do lighter weight than I have been. I'm not going to work out on my heavy weight just as you know, it's... I'm tired. I don't want to overdo it. I don't want to hurt myself. And then we'll get out and do our 2-mile run and our walk and do everything else we're going to do today. But rather than doing some of the higher intensity YouTube stuff, I'm going to do some stretching this morning and try to loosen up my body and help me feel good. So we're going to have salad for lunch. I'm not sure what we're going to have for dinner because that'll be the end of the leftovers, so I'll have to figure that out. But I got a relatively busy day at work too. So this is going to be not the best day because all I'm going to do is work out, take a break, work out, back to work, and then it's going to be time for bed. So it's not going to be the funnest day for me, but I'm committed to this grind. We're halfway through. Let's get Thursday started. It is afternoon, late, 2:45, and I'm just getting to lunch. I'm not going to eat salad for lunch. I don't have time. I've been going this whole time, and I'm where I need to be. I'm about an hour later than I'd like to be. But I've got everything done that I'm supposed to have done up to this point. I just haven't eaten today. So rather than a full lunch, I'm gonna have a snack. I'm gonna have this protein bar here, Power Crunch Protein Energy Bar Triple Chocolate. These are really good. They have 5 grams of sugar, which is more than a 1 bar, not as much protein as 1 bar. 1 bar is what I normally do, but they're good and I wanted some snack. And I'm gonna have 2 big old honking pieces of beef jerky that's homemade from Laura's family that I'm gonna eat. Just to give myself some protein. I'll save my salad for tonight, and I'll have to have some peanut butter and some other protein tonight, so not a ton. I did have some more shoes come in. It's Prime Week, and everybody's had sales, like I said, so shoes are going to keep coming in. I picked up these NMDs with the Ravens kind of purple shimmer that I'm very happy about. My first pair of NMDs, everything I have at Adidas is Ultra Boost. So those look great. I thought I'd show you those. If I have more come in, I'll show you. But I got to get back to work. It's just really, really fast paced today. Lots of meetings. I've been working hard. I will say my times have been great. My 2-mile run was fantastic. My walks today have been fantastic. I had a 15-minute break. I did a 15-minute walk, 1 mile. Better than any time so far. I think doing the yoga this morning really helped me because I wasn't sure if my body could hold up. I feel sore right now. But I think I'm recovering pretty good. So good news. I'll talk to you at the end of the day when it's dinner time. Hello again. Me. It just keeps being me, but I guess that's the nature of this. Workday finally over, and I got myself all the way caught up. So all I have left to do is take my night walk in about, I don't know, an hour or so. When it gets closer to 8 o'clock. It's almost 7. But I got everything else done. So I've done 30 minutes Ring Fit, 30 minutes Just Dance, 30 minutes Beat Saber. I've done 3 miles of walking, 2-mile run. I did my yoga this morning. I did my resistance band, so I'm feeling good. It's been a hectic day. I've been nonstop all day. Hardly a moment to breathe. All I've done is work and work out. That's it. And I eat the protein bar and the jerky. This is my first chance to breathe and relax So I'm gonna make my salad for dinner. Tomatoes, lettuce, tuna, got some cheese, onion, carrots. That's what I'm gonna have for dinner. And because I'll be pretty under my calories, I'll be only at about like 1,000 calories. I'm gonna have 2 cookies tonight and a big scoop of peanut butter as my end of the day treat. So that's where I'm at. I feel all right though, because the jerky and the protein bar gave me a lot of protein. Anyway, I did get this come in, again, another Prime Day, not shoes this time, but the Beats plus Pharrell Solo Pro, these matte blue. I like them very much. I've had Beats Solo or Studio, I don't remember, that I use when I travel for work, which I'm not doing right now. But, you know, they're pretty old and the things coming off of them and what have you. So it was time to upgrade them. So I did. They ran half price on Prime Day. So I picked them up. And I like the color quite a bit. I like this blue. So I got those. I'll check in one more time after I've done my walk at the end of the day, and we'll see how I did for the day. But I'm feeling good today. Feeling good. Back again, 7:57. Just finished my walk. Did it under 17 minutes, my night walk. Done with everything. Once I have this peanut butter, 2 cookies this time, and my sleep drink, I'll be at 1,328 calories for the day, so a good bit under my 1,500 goal. And a lot of that's just because I got so busy I couldn't eat a proper lunch. I had the protein bar and the jerky. Once I drink that, I'll have 1.5 gallons of water in, 202 ounces, I think, something like that. 2,755 calories burned, 235 exercise minutes today, so another good day, and then maybe the least of the calories burned. I will say, I felt really good. The minutes are down because my paces were great today, as I've already mentioned. This is the first day I'm not on my blood pressure or blood sugar diabetes medicine. And I've felt more energetic and I felt more clear-minded. And I've not liked it. I've been on those medicines for a while, for a couple of years, several years maybe. Blood pressure medicine longer than the blood sugar one. And I don't like the way they make me feel, but it was something I needed to do to make sure I could stay alive. So I like not being on it, and I'm hopeful that that energy helps, because as tired and sore as I was this morning, I ran my best times all day and everything. I will say that my energy in the things like Ring Fit and especially Just Dance and Beat Saber, not as high as they were at the beginning of the week. That's where it's kind of easier, the game type exercise, especially when I'm doing this much exercise in a day. That's where it's easier to kind of let down and go through routine. So I'm not burning quite as many calories in those as I was, but still, I mean, almost 2,800 calories burned in a day is phenomenal. So I'm going to eat my snack, and then I am going to soak in the tub today. I've been using Tiger Balm on my hips and my ribs because they've been hurting. But I'm going to soak in the tub in some Epsom salts tonight for about 45 minutes, and I'll put BioFreeze on before I go to bed. Hopefully asleep by 9:30 will be my goal. So then try to wake up at 6, do it again. Friday is a little easier day. It's lighter on work. We don't have as many meetings, so it's a lighter day mentally, and then I'll get into the weekend. So we're over halfway there, 3 days left, 4 days complete. I'm feeling good about myself. I'm very curious what the scale will be like tomorrow and see how I look. It was nice to do the comparisons. I think I'll do those the rest of the way just so we can see how I'm doing. But I hope you're enjoying this. I know it's very different than what a normal Dub Life episode or a vlog would be for me. It's entirely health focused. I did show you shoes, I showed you headphones, I showed you a toy at the beginning. Victoria is coming to visit tomorrow, and we may see Kim's, or we may have a little vlog stuff intermingled in there, but we're going to stay on this 7-day grind and see what our final results can be. Talk to you in the morning. Good morning, friends. I'm tired. I got up about 6:30, so a little bit late, and I'm just physically wore out. Mentally, too. It's a combination of doing all of this, working out, and on a pretty big calorie restriction and the intermittent fasting, but also it's been a challenging week at work. A lot of stressors, several days going longer than I wanted them to go. Just a lot of things going on. As always this year, lots of things going on. So it's Friday, I'm at the end of the week, the work week, and I'm just kind of if you know what I'm talking about. So, I'm going to do things in a little bit different order today. It's also cold outside. I actually got a little chafage on my nipple when I ran at 6 in the morning a couple days ago. It's down in the low 50s, maybe even the 40s. So I'm gonna wait for the sun to fully come up before I go out and run, because it's just cold and I ain't feeling that. And I don't have enough. I've got tights and shorts, but I don't have enough long sleeve running shirts for the winter. I'm gonna have to look into some of that. I'll be near an Under Armour store here in a couple weeks, and I'll have to pick up something. So what I plan to do also, because my energy level feels kind of low today, I gotta get my pre-workout in me, that'll help. But then I think I'm gonna reverse my order, and I'm gonna do all my gaming stuff this morning. In fact, I may try to do a bunch of stuff in these couple of hours I've got before work starts. So all three of my gaming, my Beat Saber, my Ring Fit Adventure, and my Just Dance, as well as my YouTube videos, and then maybe even my resistance bands if I can get it all done before 9 o'clock, which I might be able to. I think that's my goal, is to get all of that done and just save the walking and running for later in the day once the sun comes up. Because I'd also like to get done with the working out a lot earlier than I have been. So I'm up earlier, I'm hoping to knock it all out and go straight through. That way I can have more time to relax on a Friday night than I have been, because it's, mentally I'm not doing anything fun right now and I'm out of routine. So now I could use some not working out. Let's look at the scale while I keep making my pre-workout. You can see I lost another pound, a little bit over a pound, so I'm down into the 230s. I think that's the least amount of weight I've lost this whole time, which is not surprising. I thought this would level out. In fact, I wouldn't have been surprised if I wouldn't have lost weight at all, even though I had 1,300 calories and I worked out hard yesterday. I just think there's going to be some ebb and flow, like we've talked about with the nature of weighing yourself every day. So there may be another couple pounds come off in the next few days. 235, probably unrealistic, but maybe we'll get there. But I'd like to stay in the 230s. That'd be a great place to be. That'd put me 5 pounds down for the month and over 10 pounds lost in this week. So we'll try to stay there. Again, I've got my sister coming tonight, but I still got to be strict on my diet. So we'll see how that goes. Let's look at the pictures. I don't know that much has changed from yesterday, and I was really blah a few minutes ago taking these pictures. But still, in that first picture, you can see the definition even more. The stomach starting to show up, maybe even in the chest a little bit. The second picture, flexing, I don't know, looks about the same. And I'm also holding the camera in the way. I'm not sure where to hold the camera when I do that. The third picture from the side, I think the side views now you can really see, even in that picture right there, you can tell quite a bit of difference, especially if you just look around the place where my shorts lie, my waist. And then in the flex picture especially, that picture right now may be the biggest difference, because I'm not so bloated, which I've said a lot. Anyway, that's where we're at. I'm gonna try to do as many workouts as I can this morning and knock out at least 2 hours worth of stuff before 9 o'clock, and before I gotta start work. And then we'll go from there. I hope when I'm checking in with you at lunch that I've got almost everything done. That's my goal, is to have almost everything done by the time I talk to you. Lunch may be later in the day, but if I can get 2 hours done this morning, and then I can get my run and my first walk in during a lunch break, I only have a couple walks left, and maybe I can even get to where I only have 1 walk left. That'll be my goal before I talk to you at lunch, so I should be really tired when I check in with you again. All right, near the end of the work week, it's 4:54. I have not stopped for anything. I have not eaten, didn't take a lunch break to eat, and I've got everything done except my night walk. So I've worked really, really hard today. Got up early, started going, been working all day. Every time I had a break, I try to get some workout in. So I feel good, but I am hungry. And because it's so close to dinner, I'm just gonna eat a snack. I'm gonna eat some more of the jerky, the rest of the jerky I had. I'm gonna eat a churros 1 bar, plant-based protein bar. I'll take my amino acids, branched chain amino acids. I've drank a gallon of water, or I will. As soon as I drink this, I'll be a gallon of water in, so I'll be almost done. And for dinner, which will just be in a couple hours because of my fast, my intermittent fasting, I'll have a cookie, I'll have some hummus, some protein snacks. It's It's gonna be a weird eating day today. I did have another pair of shoes. I think this will be the final pair of shoes that'll come in during Prime Week. And these are NMDs that I am super into. They're kind of neon green and pink. Woo-wee! I like those very much. I did have I think one or two more pair I ordered, but I don't think they'll be in for this video, so maybe in the next video. But that's where we're at. Victoria is coming, so we'll check in. We'll talk to her when I get to dinner time when she's here later on, which may go over my 8 o'clock just because of the timing. So I may eat dinner ahead of time. We'll see. But I'll check back in with you a little bit. Okay, it's 8:02. Victoria and I had to run an errand. I don't think they can see you. Come over here. So I'm 3 minutes after when I'm supposed to stop with my intermittent fasting right now. So I'm going to have to eat immediately after. What are you having for dinner? Let's let the people decide whose dinner's is better.
Well, I have some delicious food from Papa Jack's.
Papa Jack's.
Ooh, I have got
squash.
Squash. Oh, okay. It's more than just squash. It's got other vegetables.
Squash and what have you.
Mac and cheese. Big old biscuit.
Big biscuit.
Big old biscuit. And then grilled shrimp.
Grilled shrimp. They can't see any of that. You got to hold it up. You got to hold it up.
Grilled shrimp. Not like that.
All right. I have I1 Organics protein sticks, mesquite barbecue, made from green peas, navy beans, and brown rice. That's a Josh and Karina birthday present. I'm having my final. I'm having one. I think I have one left. Tate's Ginger Zinger cookie.
Okay.
And then I'm having honey wheat braided pretzels with the roasted garlic hummus. That's my dinner. Do you think your dinner is better or my dinner?
My dinner.
Ow!
I mean, yours is more like an assortment of snacks.
I have hummus.
Yeah.
I had beef jerky earlier.
Okay.
I am going to eat dinner. Victoria's going to eat dinner. Maybe I can convince her to take a night walk with me. I have to take a night walk so I can finish my workouts for the day. I have to walk a mile.
Okay.
And then we'll talk to the camera again. You have no idea what I've been doing this week.
No.
So I'll tell you so we can see your reaction live on camera. And we'll go from there.
Ooh, I found out something that y'all are not even remotely going to care about, but I'm going to tell you anyway. Since you're talking about that I don't know what you've done, you don't know what I've learned this week about myself either. I have learned that apparently my left leg is an inch longer than my right leg.
How did you learn this?
Because I had bought.
Do you like walking around with peg leg?
I had bought some new pants and they're kind of long, so I wanted to try the short version. And so I went into the store and tried on the short version. But then when I looked, you could see an inch of ankle on my left leg, but no ankle on my right leg. And I was like, man, did they make these pants legs 2 different sizes?
So you whipped out the measuring tape?
So I tried another one on and it did the same. And then I put back on my existing pants and I noticed that, yes, there is more material on the one leg than the other leg. So apparently my left leg is an inch longer than my right leg.
That's noteworthy.
Yeah. I don't know what I need to do about that. If y'all know, let me know. Do I need to do something about that?
You need to cut off an inch.
I think it's like chiropractor.
Cut off 1 inch.
Because that's like maybe a hip thing. I don't know.
You're going to go to the joint chiropractor?
Maybe. I think it's like $20. I don't know.
Yeah, that's the same people on Massage Envy, I think. You can do that.
Although it may be like, well, to correct this, you're going to have to come back and pay $20 a week for 7 years, which I don't even know.
Well, this is my younger sister, Victoria. If you happen to be watching this and don't know, because this has entirely been workout stuff.
No.
So maybe it's different, but it is a dub life. And she has one leg shorter than the other. We're going to eat and then check in before the end of the night. I want that food, but I have to eat mine. I got to be disciplined. I want the mac and cheese. Evening walk over, everything over. I had hummus. It was good. The little barbecue chips things, they were good. I don't know what was in them, but they were good. Yeah. Did you enjoy your shrimp?
I did. It was
Victoria took an evening walk with me.
Yes.
So our tally for today, I've ate 1,497 calories today.
Okay.
202 ounces of water.
Okay.
Today. I have my active calorie ring, 2,758 calories burned today. And 238 minutes of exercise.
What have you done?
Huh?
238 minutes?
This is day 5 of the 7-day grind episode.
How many hours of exercise is that?
That's almost 4 hours.
I lost. Yeah, that's what I thought.
No, I'm not talking to you. So, what I've been doing every day, starting Monday.
Okay.
So, Monday morning, I had gained 6 pounds since October 1st. From October 1st to whatever that was.
Okay.
13th, 12th,
13th, okay.
whatever.
Yeah.
No, it's not good. So, yeah, that's horrendous.
It happened. Okay.
I gained 6 pounds. So, I started with a 40-hour fast. I did not eat from Sunday at 9 o'clock until Tuesday at 1 o'clock. So, I started with a 40-hour fast, only water and supplement and my pre-workout stuff.
Okay.
And then I've been intermittent fasting, 12 to 8 only is when I can eat, 1,500 calories or less, drink 1.5 gallons of water every day. Those are the two of those. I try to go to bed by like 9 and wake up at 6. Some days it's been good, some days it's not been great. And I still have 2 more days of this remaining. I have to go through Sunday. I have 7-day grind.
Well, it's currently 9:24, so you need to go to bed.
I'm not in bed. Yeah, I'm not in bed. But I don't have to work tomorrow, so that makes it a little
So
easier.
when are you not eating?
I eat from 12 to 8. Intermittent fast, meaning those 8 hours.
Okay.
From 12 p.m. to 8 p.m.
Okay. That's okay. The 40 hours I don't love, but the 12 days okay.
Well, that was a purge after a bit too much.
But did you also work out a ton those days?
Yes. So I have every day for these last 5 days, I have run 2 miles, immediately followed by walking 2 miles. That 2 miles has to be at an aggressive pace. Most of the time it's been around 16 minutes a mile, that pace. On Wednesday I ran a 5K, so I did 3.1 miles on Wednesday. I am doing 30 minutes of Beat Saber every day.
Yeah.
30 minutes of Just Dance every day.
Okay.
30 minutes of Ring Fit every day. 30 minutes of YouTube, various HIIT workouts. One day it was yoga, whatever, every day. And I'm doing my resistance bands every day, which is about 15 minutes. Then I take a midday 1 mile walk and an end of the night 1 mile walk.
Right.
And I do 50 free squats, 50 push-ups, and 50 sit-ups.
So did you start this video with, don't try this at home, folks?
I did, very much. I said,
Good.
This is not recommended
Not probably
at
healthy.
all.
I mean, not the.
It's not long term.
Not eating for 2 days and working out that much.
Well, I might have ate 5,000 calories on Sunday going into that fast because David cooked out and then Mike brought cheesecakes and chocolate cakes and I had already eaten a lot.
I'll admit
and Papa Jack's.
Yeah, I'll admit there are times when I've eaten a lot, like on a certain day, that the next day I'm not very hungry and I end up not.
I never got hungry that day until the very end of the day.
Yeah, I'll admit that.
And then I also had to fast a little longer on Wednesday because I had to go to the doctor, so I had to give blood.
Okay.
But that's what we've done, 7-day grind so far. As of this morning, how much weight do you think I've lost? And I'm weighing myself every day, showing it on camera. And
For these folks?
Okay. And shirtless in the same running shorts every day.
Are they the little running shorts?
The little ones.
Oh, I don't know that I want to watch this video.
Well, let's go to like here. And it is front and side view, so you can see what happens to my body every single day.
And by body, do you mean butt? Because you're talking about side view.
Well, specifically I'm talking about stomach.
Okay, that's way better.
But, I mean, maybe butt, but it's in the short, so you can't really tell that.
Okay.
How much weight do you think I've lost in 5 days? Well, 4
5
days, because today hasn't happened yet.
It's like not eating.
Oh, no, 1,500 calories.
Burning 2,300 calories.
Well, some days I got to 3,100 one day, the 5K.
5 pounds.
11 pounds.
Yeah, I thought it'd be higher, but I didn't want to go too high.
I don't think that's long-term stays off. It may. I lost like 7 the first day in the fast and the doomsday. And that was always going to come off a good chunk of that because it was a lot of arepas.
I don't know the difference between, like, of course there's difference between male and female bodies. And so there are certain times where, like, I'll gain 3 or 4 pounds in a week.
I've lost 5% of my body weight in 4 days.
Yeah, that's not good. But then a couple weeks later, I lose it. Like, it's just different. But I don't know how the male body does that.
In the 10 months I've been working out, I've only gained weight 2 weeks. And both times it was like a pound or 2.
Yeah.
This was unprecedented.
It's very good that you're, I mean, this is a weird statement, but it's very good you're not a woman then, because you would gain weight. Like, it would be very frustrating. It's very difficult because it's related
you
to
have water retention situations and what have you.
But then, you lose 6 pounds suddenly when you didn't do anything. So, it works.
Well, that's, I don't have...
It doesn't stay that way.
All of discussion, that is not me.
Anyway,
so
that's quite intense.
That's what's
Goodness
happening.
gracious.
And all of it is not all of it's documented. I showed some clips of the YouTubes. It's not me. It's basically me just talking to camera. That's what Dub Life is this week. Very different. I did show one toy that David gave me. Okay. I got these new baby powder blue Beats headphones. I finally replaced my Beats during Prime Day.
I like that color very much.
And I showed some of the shoes I've gotten. Okay. Other than that, it's just been workout. Or talking about 7-day grind and showing the pictures and the scale, and that's what it's been. So do you think everybody's enjoying it, or do you think I've lost all of my subscribers?
No, I think there are people that are enjoying it, because quite a few people have been making comments about that there are, several different people, it seems, that are embarking upon their own health journey, which will probably likely look very different than yours.
This is not the health journey. In December, when the full video comes out, you can see what it really looks like for a year. This is an intense, for a lot of different reasons, I wanted to try to do this week. I needed to refocus on some things and what have you. This is not.
Yeah.
I mean, there was one other week I did something similar to this where I put in 40 miles and ran 8 5Ks in 8 days leading up to the birthday because I was about to gorge myself.
That's also when you got injured.
That is when I got injured. That is true. I have been tiger balming and biofreezing and taking bath.
You gotta take care of yourself. And everybody's different. Don't do what he's doing.
No. I mean, this is fully like at the end of training camp, trying to make weight.
Yeah,
like I'm a boxer. Like I'm fully in athlete mode right now. Like, I feel, and the result is my times keep getting better. Even when I wake up, I'm like, oh, I can't take a step. And then I go, oh, I just ran faster than I ever ran before.
Well, that's good. Yeah. No, I think there are people that will definitely enjoy it, because a lot of people have enjoyed, I think, seeing your journey and just learning about the different things that you do, the supplements that you use, and some of the tricks that you're using, and everything you do, people can take pieces of.
Yes.
I've started doing some of the YouTube videos that you
None
shared.
of this is costing money. It's all at home. I mean, in reality, this is a cheap eating situation because I've had a bunch of leftovers to go through, so it's not even the most nutritious calories either.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, those YouTube videos work. And like some of them, there's that one lady that you posted a video of, and she says, you can do anything for 30 seconds. No, ma'am. You should hear me when she's telling me that. No, ma'am. No, I can't. And so it's okay if you can't, and you stop and I just do squats when it happens.
One of the videos I did yesterday, I had never seen anyone do this particular move. So you were on your back.
Okay.
And you did a leg raise.
Mm-hmm.
And then you crunched up and touched your toes, so a leg raise and then a crunch, and then you were to roll yourself forward up to your feet and jump up in there. And I just looked at that like, oh, well, that person is in considerably better shape than me, and I feel like I'm in pretty good shape right now. And I have never been able to do that.
No, that's also flexibility,
very athletic, and she's kind of clumsy in the video,
Yeah.
but she does that really well.
I don't know that I'd be able to do even the segments of that. That's a lot to do all together.
Well, anyway, I gotta go to bed soon. Tomorrow is just gonna be more of the same, but we may have some vlog stuff because we're gonna celebrate our other sister Kimberly's birthday. So there may be some vlog stuff mixed in here for some more traditional Dub Life. But that was it. Do you want to join in this for the next 2 days?
No.
I'm gonna try to get up at 6 and get all 4 hours done before you even wake up.
So my healthy journey this week, I've worked out 3 times. I try to work out 3 times.
That's good.
I jogged 2 miles and walked probably close to a mile 2 of those days probably, and then the 3rd day I did some of the YouTube videos until I was like, I hate you, woman, and then I went out and jogged for a mile.
And did you have cookies? Maybe once or twice?
Yeah.
I've had a cookie every day. I've had a Tate's ginger cookie every day.
You know what's actually surprising that I've found that actually...
Only 60 calories in those.
Well, thanks to you. Some of you will remember on... this was Dub Life several weeks ago, 2 months probably, before my birthday, Labor Day episode, where you had gotten all those Biscoff cookies.
Yeah.
The ones that are with the chocolate,
mm-hmm.
They come in a 3. They're it's the big pack, but they're individually wrapped in 3 cookies per, and so they stay sealed, and so you can open up the big pack and have 3. And I think the one pack of the 3 cookies only maybe 160 calories.
Oh,
so that's actually a pretty decent treat. So I have had those, and they're nice because you get the chocolate and you get the biscuit. So
That's a good treat.
yeah, it's not bad. And then you're not tempted to eat like an entire sleeve because they're in the 3.
Because they're protected from
Exactly,
that.
as opposed to the regular ones.
I would just go get the rest of the package.
That's been known to happen.
I'm going to go to bed. We'll talk to you in the morning. Good morning, Saturday morning. 2 more days. 2 more days of workouts, but after this 2 more days I'll check in because I'll end the video Monday morning early. It's 9:18. I woke up about 8:30 today. I was gonna try to wake up at 6 and get everything done because we're gonna have plans later this afternoon. But I didn't have to get it done that early, and it was Saturday, and I'm tired. I've been working really hard, and I don't have to work today, so that should help me just go straight through the workouts. But I just decided to sleep in a little bit more. So I've got to make my pre-workout. It's cold. I think it said it's 40 degrees right now. So running's not going to be the best. I'm not sure. I may give it another hour or so before I go outside and do my YouTube stuff first. But I feel pretty good. I don't feel as sore as I anticipated I might, which is good. I'm continually impressed this week that my body, even though it starts to hurt by the end of the day and feel sore, by the time I wake up it feels pretty good. I guess there's an element of using the Tiger Balm and the BioFreeze and soaking in the tub and some of those things that are helping. I'm certainly going to need a massage pretty soon here in the next couple weeks. But it still hurts a little bit. It's not, I don't feel wonderful. But for all the work I've been doing, all things considered, I think I feel pretty good. I don't feel injured in any way or inhibited. I just kind of feel sore. Let's look at the scale. You can see I lost about another pound. You can see what I've been talking about, how it was going to start to level off and slow down, even though I'm still putting in a lot of work. So I think I'm almost like 11.9, maybe right at 12 pounds lost after losing another pound yesterday. So in Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday's worth of workouts, five days, 12 pounds lost. Pretty good. Maybe it'd be cool if I could lose 3 more pounds today and tomorrow to get to 15 for the whole thing. That would be kind of cool. Average 3 pounds a day, or 2 pounds a day, I guess. It's 7 days. But we'll see. I had no goal, except I'd like to be in the 230s when I'm done with this, and I think I'll be fine with that, as long as I don't mess up my eating plans, which I won't. Gotta stay 12 to 8, gotta stay up to 1,500 calories. So, I'm gonna try to do all my workouts here this morning. Let's look at the pictures first. Straight on picture right there. I can't remember how I held the camera whenever I'm taking this picture. So each time I do it, it's different. But in the straight on picture there, got it high. You can certainly see now, 5 days in, if you just look at my stomach, where there's a good bit of difference here in that 5 days, which I like. The next picture with the flexing also just shows the difference. You can also see pretty good with me holding the thing up in my neck and collarbone area. I think that looks good. I'm gonna have to do some pictures where somebody's taking a picture of me at some point. From the side, definitely in that side view without flexing, you can see just how much more narrow my stomach is, even though my stomach's pretty flat before you can see it. And you can start to see a little bit in my back now that I've got the camera held up, or my lower back. And then the final picture, you can see that lower back there curved in some, good as well. You can see when I'm flexing and sucking in the excess skin that, you can just see my rib cage. So pictures look good. 2 more days of those for what those are worth. It's just an interesting process, I guess, to show you the pictures. But like I said, so I'm probably gonna start with my 30 minutes of YouTube workouts. Then I'm gonna do my resistance bands and my squats, push-ups, sit-ups. I'll spend an hour doing that first. By then, it'll be 10 o'clock, 10:30. Hopefully the sun is up a little more. The sun probably just came up like 45 minutes ago. And then I'll go run 2 miles, do my 2-mile walk. Or I might just do all 3 miles of the walk right there. And then that'll leave me with just the video game stuff, which is a little easier to do with people around because sometimes people like to watch that. So Kimberly, our older sister, and her husband Mike are coming over, but they won't be until like 1 or 2, so I still probably can get done before they're here. But if not, I'll save the video game stuff for last. So we might do some vlog stuff with them later on, see what we're doing for her birthday before we continue on the 7-day grind. So I will check back in with you whenever I get done with everything except my final walk. So probably 4 or 5 hours from now, around lunchtime. I'm not sure what I'm gonna eat for lunch, probably just a protein bar, because I don't know what we're doing for dinner and I wanna have calories available to get something for dinner. So we'll see how that goes. But let me drink the pre-workout, get stretched, get loose, get going. Just a quick check-in here. I'm tired. I've done everything except my night walk. It is before 3 o'clock, so I've taken some breaks. Kim and nobody's here yet. Victoria just got back with baked goods and stuff in the bakery that I can't have. But I'm gonna have this 350 calorie, actually, this big Gatorade whey protein bar. I like these a lot, especially when I'm really hungry. So this is the first thing I've eaten today. So that leaves me 1,150 calories for whatever dinner. That'll be a challenging eating to stay under 1,500 a day, because I want to have something to celebrate. But it's not my birthday, and what's especially been bad in September and early October is everybody's birthday, and I keep celebrating like it's mine. I can't do that. Anyway, I'm gonna eat this, take a shower, and check back in when it's dinner time. This is what's for dinner. I told a lie, no vlogging. We've just been hanging out, chilling. I got eggplant parmesan with whole wheat pasta and a salad. Since all I've had is a protein bar, I can eat this, and it should be good. But I gotta eat this, take my walk. I'll talk to you when I'm done, when we see where we're at. I may have some bruschetta too. Here I am, wrapping up the day. I know it was a little discombobulated at the end. I showed you the eggplant parmesan with the whole wheat penne noodles, and I had a house salad with like a vinaigrette, like low calorie dressing. I did have 1 piece of bruschetta and 1 garlic roll. So it was a pretty calorie filled dinner, all things considered. No sweets, no cheese sauces, but there was cheese on top of my eggplant. It was really good. You know, I did eggplant instead of chicken. I did whole wheat noodles instead of regular noodles, and I did tomato sauce instead of Alfredo. So I tried to make better choices. It's hard to tell. It's like a mom and pop Italian place that Victoria got the food from. So it's hard to know. Using like Olive Garden's menu, I'm at about 1,450 calories for the day. I would guess I'm probably over 1,500, but it's hard to tell because those options aren't available on Olive Garden's menu. So I just tried to use something. So I probably went over the 1,500 by a bit, maybe I didn't. I did just do my walk. I did a great 14 minutes and 57 seconds for 1 mile walk. That's my fastest walking pace ever. I burned 2,657 calories so far today, 230 minutes of exercise. Again, my paces were good today, so that brings the exercise down some. I'm always gonna be in the 230 to 240. Well, always, only 1 more day of this, and I ain't doing it no more. So pretty good day. Pretty good day for a Saturday. It's still early. It's just a little bit after 8 o'clock. And I'm just going to hang out with my sisters and my brother-in-law and celebrate Kim's birthday for the next few hours. I won't get to bed early tonight, but that's okay. I only got 1 day left. I'll have actually 210 ounces of water today, a little bit more than a gallon and a half, because I still need to take my water and my tea. I had a gallon and a half by like 2 o'clock today. I worked so hard. You know, it's interesting. The better shape you get, the harder it is to get your heart rate up, the harder it is to burn calories. So even this week, I can feel myself getting stronger in some of these workouts. Tomorrow, I'm running a 5K again, and it's an important 5K to me. It's one for breast cancer month, and my mom is a survivor of breast cancer. And so I want to do good in my race tomorrow. I would love to set a personal record. I don't know that I'll be able to after the last 6 days. But we'll see how I feel in the morning. So that means I may do stretches as my YouTube workout and yoga again, because I'd really like to get after it in that run. I will say, I told you I had the bruschetta and garlic bread. Yesterday, I did have a Bang energy drink. I've tried to tell you everything I put in my body, and today I probably had about 2 8-ounce glasses of diet cherry Pepsi with dinner, because I'd already drank all my water, so I rewarded myself a little bit of Pepsi. And that's the only thing I put in my body outside of water and supplements and the food I've shown you. So I may have a Bang tomorrow because it helps me get the energy to run the race. I needed it yesterday. I was feeling lethargic, but I don't know. We'll see. So I feel good. I don't feel terribly injured or anything like that. I feel pretty good about myself, which is a good thing. 1 more day to go. So we'll go through all day tomorrow. And then on Monday, we'll check in where we're at with the final set of pictures, the final weigh-in. So we got 2 more sets of pictures, 2 more weigh-ins. Monday will be the end of the video. So we're probably about 8 or 9 minutes away from the end of this video to see what my final results are. I wouldn't be surprised if I gain weight today just because late in the day I ate a lot of food. There's cheese. I hope not, but you know, I don't know. So hope you're enjoying this again. Sorry, no vlog with the sisters today. We're just, you know, enjoying time off camera, and I don't like sticking the camera in people's faces, and we're just relaxing, enjoying time with siblings, which has been hard to come by during a pandemic, so we're just enjoying it. Anyway, I will check in with you in the morning. Well, good morning. The last grind morning. We'll have one more morning where we wrap up the video, but the last grind morning, I slept in. It's actually 10 o'clock. It's Sunday. I slept in until about 8, and I've just been doing a lot of nothing, fiddling, talking to friends, hanging out, relaxing, texting, listening to podcasts, not doing much of anything, just resting, and because back on the grind tomorrow, but just enjoying a little bit of a weekend morning. Let's look at the scale. You can see there I lost about another half pound, 0.4 pounds, and I think that brings me to almost 12 and a half pounds lost in 6 days. So we'll see where I end up tomorrow. 13 would be a cool number if I can get there. You can see it wasn't as much as any other day. Again, I ate more. I ate at the end of the day. I still have to, I can tell, I feel a little bloated, salt, cheesy in me. I've got to get rid of that. So maybe I'll have a bigger day tomorrow. I don't plan on eating nearly that bad today, but that was for Kim's birthday. I wanted to do something nice. But still good, didn't gain weight. I thought I might gain weight just because I could tell my body was retaining that. Pictures real quick. I don't know that there's anything terribly different than yesterday. Straight on. Again, if you look closer there at my stomach, you can see some of the abs trying to show up. I keep saying that. Next picture with the flexing. That's not a very good picture, so I don't know that you can tell. Maybe you can tell a little bit of my chest. Then the side picture is where I think the most notable change. That's no flexing there, and you can really see just the difference in my stomach and my side there. And then the final picture with the flexing, you can definitely see the differences in the pictures. So one final set of pictures in the morning, which will be the final pictures, and one final weigh-in, and then we'll just kind of talk about the weekend in the video. So a couple more clips. I'm gonna try to just go hard and get everything done again over the next 4 hours, like I did yesterday. The Ravens play at 1. I probably won't get done in time. I know I won't get done in time for that, but I'd like to watch some of that. Again, I'm running a 5K today, so it'll be even longer. My body actually feels pretty good. So I'd like to try to run a really good time, maybe my best time ever. I may really try to push and run my best time ever on a 5K. So I may talk to you after I run the 5K and I do my walk. So what I plan to do first is do that same kind of stretching and yoga workout that I did several days ago to kind of loosen my body up. And then I'm probably gonna go right into the running. It's still kind of cold, it's like 50 degrees, but since it's a little later than it has been, it should be warm enough to run. So I'll probably do my 30 minutes of yoga and stretches and that kind of thing. Then I'll go do 3.12 mile run. And then I'll probably just do a 3 mile walk to take care of those first 3 miles of walking. So I'll put 6 miles in before I talk to you again. Then I'll come back inside. I'll chat with you just briefly, tell you how that run went. And then we'll go from there. Then I still got 30 minutes of each of the things. I still got to do my, I got to do chest and biceps today. And I got to do my push-up, squats and stuff. I may save that stuff to the end for the football game is on. That's what I'm thinking. I did have a couple things come FedEx in the mail this Sunday morning. I need some more tights. I don't know if I mentioned that. These are size large now. It's just some black Under Armour running tights. I've picked up a few pair of larges. A lot of mine are double X or triple X. The triple X don't fit at all. I can't wear them. Double X are starting to fall off. XL is okay. Large is what I want for tights and underwear. So I picked up some of those. And again, I didn't think there'd be any more from all the Prime Week sales, but ooh, you know that's going to be a good box. You know that's going to be a good box. Picked up. Ooh, ooh, wee. Look at those. Some Jordan 1s. These are kind of a fuchsia pink and black colorway. Low tops. So I can wear with anything. I'm a low tops fan, honestly, more than the high tops fan. These look good. I like them with the fuchsia laces. They also have the black laces. Ooh, those are nice. I'm happy about those. So those came in. There's still one or two more set of shoes that are coming in, but those will have to be in another video. Those shoes are nice. I might wear those tomorrow. So that's where we are. Let me get on. I gotta get my pre-workout. I am gonna drink a Bang this morning before my run too, because I really I wanna do good on this race. It's an important race for me, so I wanna do good on it. So I'm gonna do my pre-workout and stuff. I'm gonna have a Bang. Probably gonna spend about 30 minutes getting my body ready before I start stretching, but we'll check in with you a couple hours, see where I'm at. Okay, done with that. Here's the medal that we won. A breast cancer charity medal, even though I do not like the Georgia Bulldogs, I do like the charity. That was for my mother. My best time I've ever run. 30 minutes and 53 seconds, I think, was my time. And I finally beat 10 minutes a mile. 9 minutes, 54 seconds. I am very tired. I had to break for 10 minutes before I walked 3 miles. Very tired, very happy that I could do that after this week. So we're almost done with this 7 days grinding of doomsday. I still got to do my squats, sit-ups, and push-ups. I still got to do my chest and arm workout. I got to do 30 minutes ring fit, 30 minutes dance, 30 minutes Beat Saber, and then one more walk tonight. The Ravens just kicked off a few minutes ago. I'm very tired, so I'm going to eat my protein bar now. I'm also going to have some beef jerky for lunch, and I'm going to eat some of these waffle crackers. These things are kind of sweet. They're only like 200 calories in this whole pack. I'm going to eat 2 of those today. I have some sweets to reward myself. Minimal sweets after a hard run. I'm going to eat this protein bar now because I need to get something in me. And then over the next couple hours, I'm going to try to get the rest of that workout done before I eat the beef jerky and the crackers. And I'm going to listen to the Ravens game on the radio while I work out. So that's where we're at. I feel really good about it. I'll check in with you when I'm finally done with the workouts, then at dinner, then into the night. Then we'll be done. So, medal complete. Okay. I'm done with everything except for my night walk. I'm very tired. And the Ravens have like 5 minutes left. I've been listening and watching them while I finished. So I'm going to watch that, eat the rest of the beef jerky, eat my little sweet crackers, and take a shower and rest. And I'll talk to you at dinner time, but I just worked really hard. And I'm almost done with the 7 days, and I'm tired. Friends, we are in the final stretch. It's about 6:30 on Sunday night. Let me show you what I'm going to eat for dinner, which is not a lot. I'm going to make 2 tuna fish sandwiches with this Sara Lee Delight Healthy Multi-Grain Bread. 2, I'm going to have these chips, these kettle corners, and I'm going to have the other package of these kind of waffle cookies I told you about. That's dinner, and that'll be the end of the calories. I will have some cherry Pepsi. I've already drank my 1.5 gallons of water, or I will once I drink my sleep at the end of the night. So I'm going to do that. I'm pretty hungry right now, so I'm going to eat dinner now, and then what I plan to do, I want to take my final walk at night like I have every other night, so it needs to be after 7:30 or a little bit later. So what I think I'm going to do, I feel like I need to soak in the tub, so I'm going to eat dinner, I'm going to go take a soak in the tub, then I'm going to take my final walk and complete the 7-day grind and go to bed pretty early because I need to get up early for the things that I need to do tomorrow. So that's where we're at. And I'm going to eat this dinner, and I will check back in with you one more time before we wrap up this video where I drink my sleep and just talk about the way I feel. So eating this, bath time, final walk, and I'll check back in. Just like we said, 8:01, just finished my walk, did it about 15:45 for that mile, a little bit slower than yesterday, but still really strong. Took a bath, let my hips, my legs soak primarily is what needed it. She's listening apparently. I'm gonna make my sleep, and I'm gonna go to bed here basically right away. I hope to be asleep by 9 o'clock. That would be a good goal. again, it's been a brutal week. The 7-day grind. I had 1,490 calories today. About 500 of that was the packs of the little sweet cookies, sweet cracker cookies, the wafers. I treated myself to something sweet. I had beef jerky, I had tuna, I had bread, and I had the popcorn. So I didn't eat a lot today. Again, certainly not something I would recommend in terms of your diet. But we're done now. Cheers. So 7-day grind. I completed it. The way I feel right now, we'll talk more about this. I actually feel pretty good. I feel healthy. I feel strong. That walk was really good. My own body is aching, but it's not terrible. We'll see when I wake up how I feel the final time. So what's going to happen in the morning, I'll take my pictures, I'll weigh, and then I'm going to work out before I talk to you, but I'll already have weighed and everything, so that won't count on whatever our results are, because I need to be ready to go when I'm filming this, because I got a lot of stuff I got to get on in the morning. So that's what we'll be. Last night, one more clip to go of this 7-day grind. I know it's not a traditional double life, but I hope you're enjoying just seeing how hard I'm working and kind of the way my mindset works when I buckle down. Like, you know, I feel like I can get after it for a week if I need to get after it for a week. Tomorrow will probably be a cheat day, though. I will tell you that. So I'm going to drink this, go to bed, talk to you in the morning. Here we are. Good morning. End of the 7-day grind, thankfully. I'm ready. I've got a bunch of things I got to go do, appointments, errands, and such today. But let's wrap up this video. Here's the scale. And as I've been talking about the whole time, you see I gained, what, 1.5 pounds? And I didn't even eat 1,500 calories yesterday, and I worked really hard yesterday. I could tell my body's hanging on to things. You know, I don't feel, I feel like I haven't digested everything yet. I did eat some of those sweets yesterday, but still, I didn't eat a lot of calories, so it's a little bit surprising, but that's okay. So I did stay in the 230s. That was the goal, barely. I think I lost 10.6 pounds in 7 days. That's pretty impressive, so I'm happy about that. Let's look at these side-by-side pictures of final time. Front on, I think you definitely can see the difference. The stomach's tighter. You can see a little ab muscle definition. Go to the next one. Definitely can see it there. The flexing. Go to the side view, which I think that picture is the one you can see the best. Just the difference with the way my stomach is, and then obviously with the flexing, you can certainly tell on the side view. Let's look at a summary real quick. So this is what I did every day: a 2-mile run, a 2-mile walk, 30 minutes of YouTube workouts, some sort of resistance band workout, another mile walk, 30 minutes of Beat Saber, 30 minutes of Ring Fit, 30 minutes of Just Dance, 50 push-ups, crunches, squats, and a 1-mile walk. I did it every single day. My grand totals, I spent 28.08 hours exercising in 7 days. I burned 20,088 calories, almost 21,000 calories. I almost walked and ran 45 miles in 7 days. I only consumed 8,700 calories. I drank over 11 gallons of water. I lost 10.6 pounds. So again, this is not recommended. You know, I would not say this is what to do. I was just going after that to see what I could do in a week. I needed something to keep my mind and body focused on and kind of purge myself from all the birthday celebrations and things that have been going on and kind of reset myself. So I feel good about it. My body feels good. I don't feel terribly sore. I don't feel unhealthy. I'm not aching or anything. I feel good, ready to face the day. So I'm going to revert back to a normal week. My normal week is something around an hour to 75 minutes of working out a day. I usually run 4 times a week. I do walk every night. That's a normal part. I do resistance bands 4 times a week. And then one of the games I'll do 3 times a week. So I might do each of them once a week or something like that. And the YouTube video stuff I usually do 4 or 5 times a week. But none of it all in the same day. No more than 3 of those things happening in one day typically is the way it works. And my calories are normally more around 2,200, 2,000, 2,200 rather than 1,500. I have been kind of intermittent fasting. But I do eat a breakfast bar usually or something in the morning. And then most of my eating does happen between 12 and 8, but I don't follow it as strict as I did this week. I may get more into that, but that's the way my normal thing is. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this episode of Dub Life, the 7-day grind. Almost all fitness, tiny a bit of other things. I don't know what next week will be, but we'll find out together. Squeeze it.